In 1972, when I was studying sales and positive attitude, I watched a movie called Challenge to America almost every day. In it was a story told by the great Glenn W. Turner, where he wrote a letter to Santa Claus every year that matched his wealthy cousin's letter. Glenn was a poor farmer's son who never got anything but apples and oranges, even though he asked Santa for exactly the same thing as his wealthy cousin got. And every year, Glenn would go out behind the barn and cry. One year, when his cousin wanted a brand new bicycle and Glenn wanted a brand new bicycle, and the cousin got the bicycle and Glenn didn't, he went out behind the barn that day and said, "Okay, Santa, that's the way you want to play." And he went on to complete the story by saying, "And on that day, I decided to become my own Santa Claus." And he challenged the viewer to be their own Santa Claus. You know, the first 10 or 20 times I watched that movie, I didn't think too much about it. I thought it was a story. I thought he made a good point, and I went on. That was November of 1972. 2 weeks later, I made a shopping list for Christmas. Like everybody, there were the obligatory, "Why do I do this every year?" people on my list. So I was in the department store in the men's section, and for some reason, the message, "Be your own Santa Claus," it popped right into my mind. So the first gift I bought was for me. I bought myself something nice and something expensive because I deserved it. What the heck, I said to myself, I'm Santa Claus. And from that day, I've continued to be my own Santa Claus. Kind of cool things have resulted from it. Number one, Christmas for me is no longer December 25th. It's any day I choose. What the heck? I'm Santa Claus. Number two, I can change any mood that I'm in at that moment in time by buying myself a present. That's one of the privileges of being Santa Claus. And number 2.5, I'm celebrating all the time. In the spirit of the holiday season, in the spirit of passing down messages that can affect others forever, and of course, in the spirit of making more sales, I'm challenging you to become your own Santa Claus. Note well, for those of you fortunate enough to be parents, there's not much of a transition involved because for your children, young and old, you're already Santa Claus. Now, it sounds kind of selfish, I know, but let me assure you that the real Santa Claus, although I've never met him personally, surrounds himself with all kinds of fun stuff way before he gives it away to all the good little girls and boys. Let me be a little more specific. Let me help you in your transition. Here, in no particular order, are some gifts that I would like to give you and I would like you to give yourself this year. Some of them cost money, some of them are free. As usual, the best ones are free. Number one, give yourself the gift of learning. Something new, learn something new every day. Resolve that you will buy and read and study and put into practice one book every month. Doesn't have to be mine, anybody's. Number two, give yourself the gift of making an achievable game plan to become a better person, not just a better salesperson. Shape your philosophy and your attitude, Santa, so that your actions will have purpose. Number three, give yourself more sales by providing business gifts for others to help them build their business, not expand their waistline. People don't want food as much as they want new business. Why don't you give them 10 leads for Christmas? Number four, give yourself the gift of something fun. I buy art that's fun and funny. I hang it where I can see it every day. Keeps me smiling all the time. And others smile when they see it. By giving yourself fun, you're also creating an atmosphere of fun that rubs off on other people. That's the spirit of fun that Santa himself would endorse. And 4.5, count your blessings. Not just on holidays, count them every day. Naughty or nice, everybody has blessings. Far fewer count them. Far fewer even recognize that they're the key to personal success and fulfillment. Okay, Santa, I've given you the challenge. Your job is to put the suit on and live the part. And now is the best time to try it because no one will know. And here's the best part. You'll develop the passion that will make you more sales while your competition gets what they deserve for Christmas, coal. Ho, ho, ho.